He understands how to move you out of a comfortable position.
And Gallinari misses the three. Adams and Sabonis started next to each other when Domas was a rookie in OKC. Brogdon, baseline jumper, saw him warming up.
No, Sabonis is going to set a good screen. The real question is whether Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can get that a block.
And Adams missed it. That's 0 for 3 for Steven Adams.
He took off too early.
Holiday,
good.
Who's averaging 21 points per game in his second year out of Kentucky.
Oh, he missed.
In fact, his college teammate Diallo is out there in the starting lineup as Brogdon makes it 6-0. Diallo, who was in the starting lineup because Terrence Ferguson, the third-year forward, is out due to personal reasons. This is the third different starting lineup OKC has used, and a basket by T.J. Warren.
Transition basket because there was no way for Sampson to get back because he'd fallen down.
6 straight Oklahoma City points. And now Sabonis goes inside, and this time he gets it to fall.
Diallo is an athlete. He won the slam dunk contest. And I'm telling you, he is really a good athlete.
Gilgeous-Alexander guarding Brogdon, coming from behind. Chris Paul to steal.
You at some points have led the league in steals. Hands there by C.J. Warren.
Here's Warren. Xander finds his way to the rim for his first field goal. Brogdon gets there with a left hand. Off the bench.
Holiday is in not only the foul trouble, hopefully he can put a damper on the fire that's been lit by Gallinari.
And a long three by Brogdon. He's got numbers in, and he missed that. Sabonis grabs the rebound.
Got him. He's too little. Oh, he's hit him on the back of the arm.
And what the defense gives him, that solid mid-range shot.
He's a pro. He knows who he is. He knows what his game is, and he doesn't do anything more than that. And I think what he really, you and I were talking about this earlier, what he understands is he can impact the game a lot of ways, and scoring doesn't have to be the way that he does that.
T.J. Warren fires it in again.
Look again.
Left that short. Doug McDermott shooting 45% from behind the arc, averaging 9 points per game. Wild shot by Schroeder, taken by Brogdon. Pacers have a 4-on-3.
Well, he traveled twice. He caught him traveling before he dribbled. He traveled. He throws a pass.
Now Warren is back in. And Brogdon has hit a 3 from that spot and make it 2.
For tonight's game, if there's a chance this week, and he said, in good-natured fashion, I have no clue. Said, I didn't expect to be out this long. I'm doing everything I can to come back as soon as I can. Also, Nate McMillan saying Goga, they hope to have him back in uniform soon. And one final thought on Victor Oladipo as Malcolm Brogdon drives in out of bounds to the Pacers.
Nate McMillan said before the game they've not been able to do a lot, the Pacers, as far as practice because of the game schedule, but also because they have 5 guys sitting on the bench that are hurt. So not a lot of opportunity to his career. He's averaging 35 minutes a game this year. That's 8th in the NBA for Domas Sabonis.
Yeah, he's carrying the load. There's no question he's carrying a physical load unlike he's had before. At that three-point corner, either way, it's a positive for your team.
Both teams struggling to make baskets here tonight in the first half. The Pacers just 41%, but not struggling is T.J. Warren. Brogdon is back. He's in double figures. Warren, Brogdon, Sabonis. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Adams.
Great help. I'm telling you, out of that, Brogdon did a great job because he wasn't sure if Justin Holiday could manage that Gilgeous-Alexander, and he helped him big time. Then makes a basket.
14 points.
Watch him. He knows that Gilgeous-Alexander, see him stand over and help, and that breaks up the whole play. That's the kind of thing you'll see with Brogdon, who just took it to the basket. But on the defensive end, he the draft. That's a heck of a second-round pick there. I'm telling you.
4-year player for Tony Bennett at Virginia. There it is again. We won't see.
I'm going to tell you who made an interesting comment about it was LeBron James. Believe it or not. And the reason he makes it is because he thinks guys 5 games in a day. And he thinks that's part of the overuse that they run into once they get into the league.
Gallinari off the screen. 90 seconds to play. And that spins out.
Boy, that's going to be the challenge. How do you close out quarters and halves, particularly? I'm telling you, he misses the shot, but he's wide open.
Pacers have 10 seconds, and Brogdon has the ball.
He knows.
Oh, they leave him wide open for three.
They left him open.
We just got to shore it up at both ends.
You like the ugly ones or you don't? Let's clarify.
I don't really like them, but I like the wins.
Okay.
Yeah, they're hard to watch.
Thanks, Dan.
You're welcome.
Both on the rim.
Particularly Sabonis.
Yeah.
Sabonis had to miss at least 4, if not 5, shots at the rim. I expect him not to be in that situation here in the second half.
He was 6 of 15 from the field.
Right through the hands of Steven Adams, who just didn't see it coming. Right there.
And now Sampson lets it fly from 3.
Good for him.
When you're defending somebody, but as you said, as these guys, it's only the 11th game of the year. You've got to know your teammate, know your personnel about where they like the ball, right?
Yeah.
Burton is in. He's replaced Diallo. They call that foul on Brogdon. You might see Brian Bowen the second tonight. He and Nasby True long. And played in Fort Wayne with the Mad Ants, but they're on 2-way contracts, and that's 2 more for Malcolm Brogdon. His first. Sabonis blocked the shot, got the rebound.
But you saw how quickly he picked it up. He turned it over in the first half because he took too many dribbles. He picked it up right away because I'm sure that's what he was told in the locker room.
And McDermott got one to go.